Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about some updates that we've seen on shoes and as well as some leaks. So let's get it started right off with the Li-Ning All City 9. So I've really been liking Li-Ning. Li-Ning's been killing actually. Li-Ning and Anta. And they're Chinese companies, but I believe they have very good value for their shoes. So they're giving you very good tech, like knits and really nice cushioning setups. And also not only that, but all these Chinese companies, I don't know if they have a lot of outdoor courts or something in China, but all their outsoles have extra durable rubber. And they say so in their description. And Nike and Adidas have not been doing that. They've been making super soft rubber on their outsoles, which isn't durable, like not only on the outdoor court, but sometimes even on the indoor court, it's not durable, which is sad. So Li-Ning and Anta, they've been killing it, and I really like the design of the All City 9. I've tried the All City 7 and 8 and they were awesome. The traction was great, the cushioning was good, and also the WOW 8 was a great looking shoe. And not to mention like Li-Ning and Anta, their shoes have been looking really good. The All City 9, it does kind of copy the Eclipse plate, I guess. A few of you guys said that in the comments when I posted this on Instagram, and I guess I do agree, but it looks dope. I really like that. The cushioning, I'm not sure. They're probably just using their cloud foam, I believe is what they use in their All City line. I don't really like how much the midsole comes up in the ankle area. It comes up a lot and it looks very bubbly. So I feel like it's going to be a little bulky in that area. As far as the materials go, it looks like they're using just like a textile mesh, but the overall design looks really dope. And I also really like this colorway. Also, another shoe that was leaked is, we're actually not sure. A lot of people are debating, and I posted this on Instagram, and a lot of you guys are smart. Because like Sneaker News, I believe, and Soul Collector were saying this was the rumored Jordan 35, but I don't think it is. Like when I first saw it, I thought it was the Jordan 35 because it looks very similar to the 35, but then I looked a little bit closer and it's actually not. It doesn't have the Eclipse plate. It looks like it kind of does, but it's not. It's just a plastic plate in the midfoot area, obviously for lateral containment and a little bit more support in the midsole so it doesn't compress as much on the lateral side. But the material and that overall design with the lines looks like the Jordan 35, or I guess the supposed Jordan 35, right? So we have leaks on this black colorway as well as this red, or I guess bread colorway, and it's not a bad looking shoe. And I'm speculating that it's the Jumpman 2021. The Jumpman 2020 was a solid performer. It was, I believe it was like $100, and the Jumpman 2021 is probably gonna be around the same price. The traction looks pretty good. They're using herringbone, and here in the forefoot it says air zoom, so they're probably using a forefoot zoom unit. But I can't believe how similar it looks to the actual Jordan 35, right? And we already saw these leaks with this orange outsole and the Eclipse plate, so I guess we'll clear the air with that. And I don't know, what do you guys think looks better? I mean, they basically look like the same shoe besides, I guess, the Eclipse plate, you know what I'm saying? So so there's that. Also, another shoe that's been leaked is the KT6, and I'm very excited about the KT6 because I mean Klay Thompson's line has been killing it. All of his shoes since, I guess, even the two also was pretty damn nice. The materials, they were using like a fused material. It wasn't very premium, but starting from the 3, they started upping the quality and also giving us a very good price. They've been keeping it at like the 120 130 price point, which is awesome. The KT3 had knit, great cushioning, good traction, and very durable traction as well. Same thing with the 4, the 5, and now the 6 here. I'm a little disappointed though. So we have this black colorway, and if you look at the actual materials, it doesn't look like they're using a knit material, which I'm kind of sad about. And we see this white colorway as well, that Klay Thompson is, I don't know, it looks like he's stretching or something, doing yoga. I don't really know what Klay Thompson's doing. And then the most notable thing about the KT6 is this midfoot strap. I don't really know how I feel about it. Aesthetically, not a huge fan. I definitely think the 5 and the 4 look better. One good thing about the strap though, it looks like it's going from the medial side to the lateral side, which is great, because some shoes, the strap goes from the lateral side to the medial side, and a lot of times, I don't know if it's just me, but like when I'm running, I like hit my feet or something and then the strap becomes undone and I have to like fix it up. So I really like what they did there. And then the outsole looks pretty interesting as well. The midsole is visible here in the heel as well as in the midfoot, and then this black part looks to be a plastic midfoot shank. The shoe definitely does look sleek though. So I'll give it that. But I feel like I'll need to see some more colorways of it to actually kind of like grow on me. But tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics down in the comment section below. And then shout out to Street Boy for these leaks, but we got some actual pictures of the LeBron 18 James Gang colorway. And we've actually never seen the outsole before. So as far as the outsole goes, it looks very, very similar to the LeBron Soldier 10. You know, it was just literally squares. And the LeBron Soldier 10 had really, really bad traction for me. So I'm very, very skeptical on this traction pattern. But of course, it's not all about the traction pattern. It's about the actual rubber compound. So hopefully they're using a very good rubber compound. Also, another thing that worries me is that it looks very, very narrow. Like if you're looking from the bottom, it doesn't look like, you know, on the lateral side, there's any type of outrigger or anything. It just looks super narrow. So I'm also questioning the lateral stability of this shoe. And not only that, but it's using Air Max cushioning, basically like the Air Max 270 unit, the same thing as the LeBron 17. So I don't know, I'm gonna question the stability of this shoe a little bit. And also going down the middle of the shoe, we see some squares, and it looks like there's a very, very large volume zoom unit in the forefoot. You guys can definitely see something there. And then in the heel, they're obviously using the Air Max unit, but I don't really know why, you know, the holes are there. That's pretty interesting. And also we have a very, very good look at the top of the shoe. So the battle knit looks pretty damn nice. You can see that little swoosh in the toe area. Not a huge fan. I want the big swoosh back, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the battle knit looks very, very comfortable. It looks like something your grandma would make, you know? And then on the lateral side, you guys see those triangles? It looks like a flywire is actually going through that, and the laces are obviously going through that as well. So that'll probably help for lateral containment. And then the biggest thing that I'm most interested about is the tongue. So like we saw in the tech spec leaks, they're using Air Max in the tongue, which is interesting. If you look at the overall tongue, it looks like a plastic material. I don't really know how I feel about that, but supposedly these Air Max bubbles are supposed to make the tongue a little bit more comfortable. And as far as the aesthetics go, I don't really know. I'm still not a huge fan of it. The LeBron 17, I never really grew on me. I don't like the 17 all too much. The 16 I really like, and the 15 I really like as well. I feel like the 15 is probably one of my favorite, or actually my favorite shoe in his entire line as far as aesthetics go. The forefoot zoom unit is probably gonna be nicer than the LeBron 17 because the LeBron 17 used like those pods. But my biggest concern about this shoe is the lateral containment, and I guess the weight as well. I mean, like LeBrons are always heavy and always bulky, and you know, it really doesn't seem like this shoe is gonna be light at all. It's probably gonna be like the 17, the 16, and the 15, and every other LeBron before that, it's probably gonna be around like 15, 16 ounces. So there's that. Next, we got a leak of the supposed Kyrie Flytrap 4. So shout out to Lace Up HK for this leak. And it looks like it actually might be the new Kyrie Flytrap, right? So if we see the actual Kyrie 7, and we have another leak of another colorway of the Kyrie 7. It's this blue and gum colorway. And this colorway looks pretty dope to me, you know? I'm still not a fan of the two like little plastic things in the forefoot area, but other than that, I guess I kind of like the teeth, and the overall design is not bad. It looks like a Kyrie, you know? But the teeth in the Kyrie 7 looks like the teeth in the Kyrie Flytrap 4, and that's probably where it's drawing inspiration from. And I believe that's what the Kyrie Flytrap 3 did with the Kyrie 6 with the midfoot strap. So I'm like 95% sure this is the new Kyrie Flytrap. And last but not least, we have a leak of the Zoom Rize 2. So the Zoom Rize 1 was actually very, very nice. It was a great performer. It was supportive. It had a very, very nice bounce. I wouldn't say it's the most minimal feeling shoe. I wouldn't recommend it to like guards. It's kind of more like a big man shoe with like a lot of support and a lot of cushioning. And look at that forefoot zoom unit. That looks insane. It kind of reminds me of the Alpha Dunk. And also the materials look pretty nice. You know, it looks like a knit material. In the midfoot area, you have a lot of support from, I guess, that plastic piece and the midsole. And this colorway looks pretty nice. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the decoupling though. Hopefully it doesn't feel uncomfortable to me. But other than that, I am actually pretty excited to play in this. And also, Kawhi Leonard has been playing in the Kawhis. Obviously, his first signature shoe with New Balance. And he's been bringing some pretty dope colorways. So there's this red colorway. So there's this colorway with the red heel counter, and I guess like a red, orange, and yellow here in the forefoot area where the fuse material is. And also my second favorite will have to be this black and white one with some subtle hints of red and blue, obviously for the clippers. So yeah, that about wraps it up. There's been a lot of leaks and updates. Tell us what you guys are most excited about. I'd have to say I'm very excited for the Kawhis. As far as the aesthetics go, I feel like I like the original Omnis a little bit better, but the Kawhi doesn't look bad. And I'm also excited for the KT6 and I guess the Jordan 35 as well. So tell us what you guys are most excited about down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.